Yeah, I didn't do a very good job getting us ready to play. I thought the defense came out and did some good things. At times, probably gave us an opportunity, but we got to score points, and we can't turn the ball over. That's really it. Got to score points. Can't turn the ball over. Like I said, we did a decent job on defense at times, but we couldn't. We're not moving the ball. And it's hard to win games without scoring points, and it just is what it is. So I don't know that the kids weren't ready to play. We're just not doing. I'm not doing a good enough job of getting us ready offensively to go do things because we just don't do them very good right now.
Questions, Coach? To sort of put it bluntly, as far as controlling the controllables, what can be done that isn't being done?
Well, I mean, I think when you go back and look at the tape, there's going to be things you'll see that we didn't execute very well at times, and I know that's a broken record. We turned some guys loose early on in the game that were running free in the backfield. We got to do a better job with that. We can't turn the ball over. We had a drive going to start the second half, and then we throw a pick six. I mean that's a big part of it. But we got to find a way to get something going that we can hang our hat on a little bit, and whether that's the run game, we're struggling. We're not very good at it right now, and we're trying to get the ball out without putting us in precarious situations, and might overcook that a little bit today, obviously, So I think it's a combination of things. I mean, we got to be better. We got to execute better, and there's some areas. I mean, we just got to keep trying to get better. And you're asking, like, what's the magic wand, right, Kai? Like, what's the magic wand? There's no magic wand. Like, we're not great offensively right now. I don't think that's, I don't think that's rocket scientist right now. And all we can do is go out and control the things that we could control, which are the things we talk about all the time. It's early on, man. There's guys running through. That's stuff we've worked on. We got to be better at that. And we got to stay on schedule. A lot of times you look up and it's the 2nd and 10 scenario, right? That's not us. And we're trying to create some plays to get down the field, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're just not able to get it done, and it falls back on me. I'm not. I got to do a better job. We got to figure out a way to move the ball better.
Do you expect Davis to be starting on Friday?
I don't. Dude, we just lost a game at home, man. That's the last thing on my mind right now. I mean, we got a short week. We got to come back in the morning, go to work, and evaluate like we do every week what's going to give us the best chance. You know what I mean? And so I think that's what we got to do, whatever that is, and we're going to talk through it and see what we can get done.
Coach, something that we don't normally see, the trick punt play, and then also how Blake was getting a few more targets, and it was actually kind of paying off as he might be that good go-to receiver. Is that something you guys have worked on, or just something that materialized today?
It just kind of worked out that way. I mean, we're trying to push the ball down the field a little bit more. And it wasn't anything intentionally to him. It was just the way it worked out from a progression and who was in the game. And then, listen, we every week we go in, we're trying to find a way to gain a possession, and it's a shame we couldn't. It's like you hit something like that, it's a huge momentum, and then we can't cash in on it like we should. I mean, we might get 3 points, but 3 points ain't going to cut it right now. And we got ourselves in a situation where you couldn't even go for it on 4th down. You know what I mean? So, but then nothing intentional on that, and just the way it worked out tonight as far as Blake being targeted.
Well, and also Tykeem Wallace had a couple big catches and some big plays as well. Is that something, as you guys look into it, if they're the ones that are kind of emerging, you're just going to go more with them?
Well, I think we got a group of guys, and we just got to find a way to get the ball spread out a little bit to them and get it to them. We're trying. I know it may not look like it, but there's guys that got to be able to do that, and those guys got to be able to make some plays, and we got to be more efficient at that.
Coach, in the second half, trying to come back, it really seemed like it was taking a long time to get plays in. It was running 40, 45 seconds off the clock. What about the sense of urgency? in communications. Is that something that can be worked on, or is that just me imagining things?
I think there's times that's the case, and we're trying to get the right plays in, and yeah, maybe some, John. Yeah, stuff we could work on for sure. I didn't notice it in a bad way a lot. There's times we needed to move faster and have more urgency about what we're doing. So there's a lot of things we got to work on. There's no doubt about it.
Coach, talk to me about Bryson. What is your thoughts on his play so far, and how you're keeping him in the game? I mean, he is taking some shots. He still makes the offense run. But what do you say to him to keep him going throughout the game?
Well, I told them all, man. They got to stick together right now. That's it. You got two choices: you stick together, or you can. I told him, if you want to point the finger, point at me. We got to stick together right now, and we got to go find a way to move the ball better. At the end of the day, that's it. And I think he knows that. He's pretty hard on himself. Like you know what I mean? Like, but I think we just got to go look at what we're doing and how we can do it better. And we had a better week of practice. It wasn't great, but it was better. But we ain't getting it done. It's not getting it done. All right, appreciate y'all being here.
For Blake, if you could walk us through that fake punt when it happened, did you see that coming a few plays in advance, or what did that look like working on that in practice?
I had ultimate confidence in him to throw me a great ball, and he did, and it ended up working out. So that was really awesome.
For both of you guys at this point in the season, how would you summarize what that locker room is like?
I'll go first. It's definitely like we're down. Like it sucks to lose, but we got confidence in each other. We got confidence in our teammates and our coaching staff. We're gonna bounce back from this. There's gonna be good points in the season. We got to keep going back to work.
Like you said, the locker room is a little down right now, but who wouldn't be? But at this point in time, we just got to keep looking forward to the next game, because we can't keep dwelling on this game and this game. Like, all we got to do is just keep looking forward to the next game.
I can ask each one of you from the offensive standpoint, what do you feel like the offense is right now?
Just putting points on the board, not great. But we're going to go back to work and try to iron some things out and fix some things to, we got to back up our defense when they play well. And that didn't necessarily happen today. So we got to go back to work, and we're going to get it right. I promise y'all, we're going to get it right. So
what do you feel?
Defense, I feel like we just have a great group of a bunch of guys who are just dialed in, and we just focus on what we have to do at our tasks at hand, making sure we have the offensive back and they can have our back.
Anything else for the guys? You want to wrap us up? Yeah. Do you guys go against each other in practice?
Yes, sir.
yes, we do.
How does that normally go?
So especially during fall camp, we went ones-on-ones a lot. A little bit during the bye week, we went ones-on-ones. But mostly during the week, we go against our scout team. So, we see each other in certain periods and stuff like that. But, yeah.
Anything else? All right. Thank you guys.
Yeah, appreciate it.